Please tell me the name is Bob. Please tell me the name is Bob. Please tell me the name is Bob. I figured out you don't actually have to assemble these things. Wow, you turned your procrastination into innovation. Don't give up on your dreams. Keep sleeping. Did you know if you hold an ermine up to your ear, you can hear what it's like to be attacked by an ermine? I don't believe you. All I hear is scratches and blood leaving my body. Life pro tip. Write down your address on a key. If you ever lose it, people will know where to return it to. Smarter life tip. Put in your neighbor's address so when they try and break into that house, you'd be like, hey, you found my key. Side tip. Probably point a gun at them as you do this just to make sure they definitely give it back to you. First date. Guy. I like a girl who's good with money. Me. Did you know the city will bury you for free if they can't identify your body? Oh my god, marry me. Schnazzy life pro tip. Never keep probiotics in the same medicine cabinet as antibiotics. If they come in contact, they will annihilate each other in a powerful explosion. The last time someone did this, it was called the Big Bang. Oprah reveals how she manages to stay stress-free at 64. Step 1. Have $1 billion. Genius. Let the internet dictate your feelings. You'll be much more of a pleasant person to be around. What are you outraged by now? They haven't told me yet! Work hard and sacrifice your family time to move up. Esther Crawford, Twitter executive who slept in office overnight, is fired. Technically, we can say you were sleeping on the job. Fastest way to get six-pack abs. Just walk around with some convoluted chicken wire. Running low on cash. Kid's birthday coming up. If they're under 5, just don't tell them. Save your cash and that birthday party stress. For real though, I'm genuinely curious psychologically if this affects children growing up when they don't have a birthday until they're, somewhat aware of it. Fallacious. Life pro tip. This new year, save hundreds of dollars on your fitness resolutions by catching the gym peer yellow-handed. Bust the pee guy. Win a free 1-year membership. How to win. Whenever you're in the restroom, just poke your head in the sauna and look for someone peeing in it. Tell the front desk the time and day and description of the dirtbag and win. Peeing in a sauna. The fact they're in the restroom too. They could easily go to the bathroom. Jeremy Kahn. Remember, if your flight gets canceled, most airports have a secret fleet of backup planes with lots of seats, but they're only available if you're mean enough to low-level employees. You're not harassing them, you're training their resilience. I just saved a ton of money on Christmas presents by discussing politics on social media. Genius. If you simply stopped eating and lived in a cardboard box, you would save $57 a day. That's $215,000 a year. There's no excuse for being broke. Poor is a mindset. Observe the perfect source of green energy. Windmill and a giant fan. See, it's powered by the windmill, which is powering the giant fan, which then powers the windmill. Endless power, you're welcome. How to avoid having to get a present for Father's Day. Got my dad a DNA test for Father's Day, and now I don't have to get him presents anymore. Yay! Scrumdiddlyumptious life pro tip. Found some Christmas decorations you like? Save money and just print photos of them. I got a wreath and apparently my neighbor liked it too. My god, they made an NFT of your product. Sue them. They're stealing potential cents of dollars from you. Be prolific. Keep reproducing to stay free from prison. Elizabeth Holmes, who, if you don't remember, believed speaking like this was the best method to make billions instead of, making a legitimate product. She had a second baby right before she was due in prison. Former federal prosecutors say that might not be enough to delay the sentence. When am I due in prison? 8 months. Perfect. Hey, where your clothes at? Question, why is this coming up when I search vegan protein powder, yet there's milk in it? Answer, maybe be less vegan on this occasion. 20 people found this helpful. 7 people were vegan. Did you know that if you put batteries in your car's gas tank, it will make it a hybrid car? Car manufacturers don't want you to know this. Because then people won't buy the new cars? No, because it's stupid. Forge friendships with a bed of nails. On Louis I offered on lit declares poor son anniversary. We gave her a bed of nails for her birthday. Nope, not the pointy ones that actually are comfortable if you can really, train yourself. Nope, it's just finger clippings. Remember to stay dehydrated. If you're permanently delirious, reality can't hurt you. Dipping sauce cups fit perfectly in a Keurig machine. Expand your beverage horizons. Follow me for more recipes. Better yet, give us your address so we can send you to jail. Pro tip, get eggs delivered and get refunded when only half arrive broken. Huzzah, 50% off. Seriously, you thought bubble wrap would make a difference here? How to remember the names of the Great Lakes. Think of the phrase, Lisa likes licking lettuce lightly. As you can see, it starts with all the letters L, the start of every single name. Lake Superior, Lake Michigan, Lake Huron, Lake Erie, and Lake Ontario. On a budget? Use Post-its to replace your cheese. Let's be honest, they taste the exact same. Tired of cleaning? Just throw everything in one room and forget about it for months. You're now one step closer to relating to your favorite character in Game of Thrones. Hodor. Damn it. Succinyl sulfathiazole. That's it. No, succinyl sulfathiazole. Life pro tip. There we go. Sorry, I googled the longest word starting with an S, and that was the longest one. It stands for a crystalline sulfur drug. It's used for treating gastrointestinal infections. Speaking of gastro, when eating at a restaurant, put ridiculous amounts of condiments on your food. A1 is the best choice as it is the most expensive. Then Tabasco next. Use most of the bottle. Get your money's worth. You paid for it. Be sure to then complain in like 5 years' time as to why condiments suddenly cost so much more. If you ever see a girl walking alone at night, don't walk towards her. That may scare her and it's really creepy. Instead, sprint on all fours at her. This makes you resemble a friendly dog. Girls love dogs. She will know you're there to protect her and she will feel safe.
Woof, I'm a dog! Woof.
Just falsify your credentials and skip nursing school. Or not. They should be charged. Thousands of nurses obtained fake diplomas and provided care without proper training. Wow. Suddenly, I'm not so surprised there are many nurses out there who are kind of conspiracy theorists and don't believe in vaccines. I don't trust the government, says the person deceiving you with their fake qualifications. Year-round creamer. I send my debit card to California by my cousin. I'm sorry, is that how we say Christmas now? Does it really exhaust your thumbs to put in the extra letters? She fly down and drive back. She makes a trail of using the card starting in Baton Rouge to Cali. She do all my creamer shopping, then I dispute it as fraud with my bank. They reimburse me, time 'tis the season. Okay, that... I don't know if I should really hate on this. That's actually kind of genius in a very evil, chaotic way. Why, though? Are your nipples so sensitive that the seatbelt causes discomfort? Affordable ways to practice self-care. 1. Abandon society. Why go to work when you can become friends with a raccoon? If you want to find the origin of a photo, start selling the image on t-shirts and coffee mugs. Please help me find the origin of this picture. Sure thing, let me just make it a shirt and sell it as merchandise. Well done, great, okay, I'm being cancelled, we'll find it soon. Don't send duck pics, send crock shots. I don't recommend this in Australia, as though ours are in fact bigger, you may also die trying to get a nice angle. Buying your girl flowers on Valentine's Day, send them as a secret admirer. If she doesn't mention them, she cheating. We're out of salt! Leave it to me, honey. 12 shots of tequila, sir. Oh, you're an angel. Ran out of time to buy a Valentine's Day present? Make some romantic artwork from your beard trimmings in her sink. It'd be rude of her to call it a mess if you're expressing your love. Gaslight successful. To save money, maybe you should skip breakfast. That's right, the economy is your fault, you poor person. God, why are you always pointing the finger at us rich people getting more and more money? Maybe if you didn't buy the things we keep making you forced to buy to actually survive in this modern world, God, it's all your fault. If you've been having trouble sleeping straight through the night, try sleeping gay. Oh, I can't wait to say this and annoy the next person who tells me they struggle sleeping. Life hack. If you smell of cannabis, police will give you a full body massage. Oh, up a bit, please. The real crime here is your posture. Tired of bumpy rides?
Ora bem, vamos lá voltar, estava aqui.
Wear or sand down your tires. The smoother the surface, the smoother the ride. Impress your friends with your mad drifting skills. Not eating all day so that you can get drunk off 2 beers. It's called financial health. Look it up, idiot! When my wife picks a restaurant that I don't like, I just say, "Oh yeah, that's where that really cute girl works." Problem solved. Taking her to Starbucks because I forgot her name. Genius! How to become a billionaire in 2 steps. Step 1. Save $1 million per year. Step 2. Do this for 1,000 years. Keep your Amazon packages from getting stolen. Put this sticker on a box filled with rocks on your porch. High claim item, lots of money. I knew that stud was in there somewhere. Follow me for more DIY projects. Enrolled hundreds too many students in a small community? Warehouse them onto a barge. Cal Poly Humboldt is exploring the idea of housing students on a huge-ass barge in Humboldt Bay. Look, it's certainly a unique way to live. Make sure you are playing a brass instrument when cutting your beard because a round surface is easier to shave. Want a long vacation? Take Mentos with cola and pretend you're pregnant. In 9 months, you'll be on vacation. Oh god, no, I don't want to see this guy again. That is just so uncomfortable. I'm scared that a needle's gonna fall down onto him. Teach your kids to keep the invoices from Beanie Baby purchases in case they ever get a divorce. Wow. Just imagine being an adult and witnessing this in a courtroom. Man, there are some serious things that the court goes through, and then there's moments like this. Anxiety tip. Next time you cringe over some embarrassing moment you had years ago, try to remember other people's embarrassing moments. You can't you? That's because you're the only embarrassing human to—
Olha que agora que eu estou a reparar. Não é, também não é mal isto, é tipo. O que eles estão a dizer não é bem o que importa é tipo a imagem ou o tweet em si, pois quem está a ver.
to exist. Everyone else is always thinking about how cringy you are. Are you good looking and charming? Then why not make the most of it? Date multiple people at once and tell each of them a different date for your birthday so you can receive consistent birthday gifts. It's amazing to me that this is based on a true story. If you are on hold with a company for a long time, just go use the restroom. As soon as you sit down on the toilet, they will answer your call. Hold. Okay, they've gone to the bathroom. Quick, answer their call and then hang up in 5 seconds because they didn't answer back. I take off my boots like this, so if a burglar walks into my apartment, he thinks I'm really big. My god, he must have an amazing wiener. Dog, I couldn't possibly face up against him. Show teachers how much you appreciate them by giving them a bag of air. I know this bag looks empty, but it's actually filled with our love. This is totally the idea of a parent who wanted their child to get some, special favors, but also didn't want to spend any money on a legitimate gift. Look on the bright side, though. This will be very valuable after the water wars. Next time you're thirsty, just look for a wet floor sign. Then drop to your knees, lick the ground, and get yourself hydrated. Ooh, scrumptious. Do you want an ecological and fast transportation option? Use catapults to throw yourself from long distances. Reminder, make sure you are a cat so you actually land on your feet. PETA is sending Rihanna a free faux fur coat after she was spotted wearing a real fur coat to dinner, TMZ reports. I was lonely until I glued a coffee cup on top of my car. Now everyone waves at me. If you want to learn how long it takes for food to go through your digestive tract, eat Buldak 2X spicy hot chicken flavor ramen. You will know. At this point, I feel like it's becoming a trend where products are made to purely torture people when they consume them. What world are we in where that is entertainment for ourselves now? Succulent Life Pro Tip. Is Uber Eats trying to charge you $9.99 for Uber One? Cancel that stuff. They'll beg for your business like a little bitch and offer you 90% off. You get 90% off next month if you stay. We'd hate to see you leave. Crazy. Oh, you're that desperate for me, I guess. Lick pointy things. You can collect the yeast from between your legs and use it to make Oh god! I've been doing this for years. I haven't had to pay for a loaf of bread in a long time, and the bread I make tastes just as good as store-bought. I suggest everyone budgeting give it a try. Burn this post now. Fake Walmart vest, $20. TV I walked out with, free!
Ok, aquela ali foi uma ideia única, por acaso. Ora. É, podemos ir a este aqui.
Rapaziada, Resident Elvis 4, meu parceiro, olha isso, cara.
Que demais!
Olha como é que tá o cenário, cara. Tá tudo dark. Beleza, deixa eu ver isso aqui, mano. Olha o homem, velho. Olha o homem, meu parceiro. Olha isso, tá mais real que vida real, cara. Pô, aqui tá mandando ver nos gráficos. Olha esse homem belo, esbelto, gostoso.
Super sensual.
Deixa eu dar aquela olhada no cenário. Deixa eu voltar, né? Deixa eu ver se como voltar. Opa. Ah, o carro da polícia espanhola que me trouxe aqui. O pessoal não tá aí. Tá meia hora aí que o cara saiu no mato pra cagar e me deixou sozinho aqui.
Meu cocô não quer sair!
O ideal seria pegar esse carro e meter o pé, porque claramente você chega num lugar assim, aí tu vê esse cenário, tu fala, não, mano, eu vou voltar pra casa.
O dia nem começou, mas eu já
Tô cagado.
Vamos investigar o cenário. Ó, tudo destruído, parece que passou um furacão aqui, um pouco tudo caído, os portão semi-aberto, os corvos me observando. Ô, seu corvo, se tu der um cagão na minha cabeça quando eu passar, tu vai tomar tiro. Imagina, eu passo aqui, seria muito bom. Ah, filha da... Caraca, olha o viadão aqui, mano. Meu Deus do céu, comeram o pai do ninja. Tadinho, velho, do viadão. Mas, pô, fizeram um ritual, né? Botaram ele aqui no altar, acenderam umas velas.
não é normal.
Olha isso aqui, mano. Olha isso aqui, mano. Ó, tá bem convidativo entrar numa casa dessa, viu? Ô, de casa. Ô, Dona Maria. Tá aí, Dona Maria. Tu tem 1 quilo de arroz aí pra me emprestar? Pô, só me deram uma coxinha na viagem, pô. Tô cheio de fome.
Já viu pessoa viver com salgado? Quero comer meu arroz e feijão.
Opa, Dona Maria. O cara vai entrar na casa dos outros. Por que tá com o Leon? Invasão de propriedade. O homem sai entrando assim? Pô, não pode, cara. O cara era policial, ele não sabe que não pode entrar sem um mandato? Tudo bem que tá em outro país. Tudo bem que eu tenho uma arma de fogo, eu faço o que eu quiser.
Alguém em casa?
Sai, desgraça! Eu quero dormir! Oxente.
Aqui é Espanha, né? Tem que falar espanhol. Olá, rola! Falar pra vocês que eu tenho um pouco de medo de ir na Espanha, cara. Porque eu imagino entrando numa loja falando, buenos dias! Aí me respondendo, rola, que tal? Aí eu nunca mais volto na loja. Tem o que tá isso aqui? Julgamento está próximo. Tá ferrado ali. Os caras não parece que tem lei aqui não, meu parceiro. Tá dando mole. Puxa essa pistola pra fora.
Foi o que ela disse.
Dona Maria, tá aí, Dona Maria? Tudo bom?
Bom dia.
Caralho, Leon, tu é muito mal preparado, hein? Tu não viu que tinha um cara atrás da porta?
Foi mal chegar entrando assim.
Seu João tá super de boa, mané. Isso aí tá esquisito. Ih, o Mário. Já era o Mário. Levou pra trás do armário e matou. Aí, ó, maluco. Ah, tá. Entendi.
Te dou um golpe assim com toda a minha força.
Porra, o chutão do homem. Cara preparado, mané. Quebrou o cara todo com um chute.
Nossa.
Aê, moleque. Agora eu tô com a pistola. Dá pra eu dar um tiro nele? Ah, o jogo não deixa eu dar um tiro nele pra confirmar que ele tá morto. Por quê? Porque esse homem vai levantar. Eu já conheço, cara. Eu sou especialista em videojogos. Moleque, que é isso, velho? O bagulho tá podre, é um puro mofo, mané.
Pode comer, pode comer.
Ah, por isso que o cara tá doentão assim, né? Tá comendo essas cacetas aqui. É por isso que existe Covid. O pessoal fica comendo umas coisas esquisitas. Aí dá no que dá. Olha os bichos matados aqui. Caraca, coitado do coelhinho, mané. Acabou com a Páscoa. Vamos meter o pé daqui, cara. Temos que achar o pessoal lá. O Mário já deve ter capotado, mas tinha outro que tava com a gente, né? Vamos abrir essa portinhola aqui. Acho que tem lanterninha, não? Ah, tem lanterna. Ah, o cara é preparado. Tem lanterninha. Cacete, umas coisas diabólicas aqui, mané. Opa, ô de casa, tem alguém no porão? Será que o cara tá preso no porão? Caraca, as pestes bubônicas! Mano, o tamanho do ratatouille aqui, meu parceiro. Rato obeso, mané. Fica só comendo os cadáveres aqui. Que barulho é esse, cara? Isso não tá agradável, velho. Olha. Mano, o maluco vai estar no porão, né? Sabia. Ó.
Na escuta, qual é a situação?
Fudeu de vez!
O bagulho vai ficar esquisito agora. Eita, cacete! Já tá com parasita aparecendo agora. Não! Toma faca. Sai, demônio!
Beijo na boca.
Caraca, mano, esse tarado, mano. Essa cultura espanhola é muito esquisita. Os homens querendo me dar beijo. É assim que se cumprimenta nessa vila, cara. Só que o cara não escova o dente, não paga o jantar antes, não pergunta se eu curto esse negócio. Estourei o otário. Nossa! A carinha dele. Caraca. Ó, o parasita tá vivo ainda, se mexendo ali.
O cara tá com lombriga.
Tá vendo? Fica comendo essas porcaria aí. Tá parasita mesmo, mané. Ih, os caras tão falando. Ô, será que eles vão botar as mesmas frases do original? Detrás de imbecil? Ou agarra-no? O que tá acontecendo? Tem alguém rosnando ali. Ai, olha os caras me procurando com machadão.
Onde você está? Tá com medo?
Eu vou passar baixadinho, não sou maluco.
12 segundos depois.
Fala, meu parceiro, tudo bom?
Vem pra cá pra tu ver.
Ih, caraca, veio nervoso, dá licença, dá licença. Sai fora, maluco. Mete no pescoço. Ih, tá vivo ainda. Vem, barbudão, arranca tua barba no tiro, meu parceiro. Ó o chutão, Lau! É o chutão que acaba com os outros. Esse otário aqui, na bingola.
Meu ovo!
Agora como? Ih, deita na caminha aí. Se quebrou, foi todo. Pô, tem que vir eliminando todo mundo, rapaz. Não deixa ninguém vivo, não. Tem que ver se esse aqui não tá morto. Tá morto mesmo. Cutuca aqui atrás, pera aí. Play. Exame de toque delivery. Eu vou até você. Vai enfiar o negócio na tua bunda.
Ai, que delícia.
Ô, será que tem munição aqui? Ih, os caras cultivando ervinha diferenciada aqui. O pessoal da Espanha tá muito liberal, meu parceiro. Que negócio é esse?
Bando de maconheiro, filha da...
Vamos meter o pé, bora. Isso, boa, tranca isso aí. Ficou vocês vão impedir esse pessoal que tá com machado. Olha os barulhos aí, maluco. Olha os barulhos vindo aí.
Dobre essa merda!
Eu falei que isso não é com segurar machado, cara. Mas, ô, Leon, como é que resolve? Eu não tenho munição pra isso, não.
Eu vou dar o meu jeito.
Me quebrei.
Ó, quebra o negocinho. Munição. Boa, achou munição. Acho muito interessante como esse pessoal já tinha munição exata pra essa pistola aí. Sendo que a arma deles é só ferramenta de fazenda. Super normal. Ó, os corvos. Ah, não. Não. O lobinho, cara. Não, cara. Mataram o lobinho. Era o melhor personagem.
Eu vou chorar.
O bagulho vai ficar esquisito agora. Eu vou sair metendo bala nesses filha da mãe. É bom pegar mais munição, que eu vou sair dando bala pra caceta aqui. Peguei o quê? Pesetas? Isso aqui rima com o quê? Adoro uma pesetinha. É dinheiro, né, gente? Importante ter dinheiro por aí, né? Nunca sabe quando vai usar. Cadê esses otários? Blá, 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 blá. Cala a boca. Vem cá. Facada. Filha da... Se escondendo no mato, né? Tu matou o lobinho. Aqui, ó. Cai. Deixa eu ver se ele cai. Na perninha. Ah, ele cai, olha. Pau. Acabou-se. Eita.
Do maluco tá doente!
Deu uma esquisitice. Eita porra! Eita, fudeu. Cacete, o bicho veio possuidaço. Ele vem mais tunado. Olha, deixa eu capotar. Cai. E não cai, velho. Dá pra tu cair pra eu te dar um chutão? Caraca, mané. Pera. É, ele não consegue passar por aqui. Vou matar daqui mesmo. Isso, vira a bunda. Acerta a hemorroida.
Você destruiu o meu!
Caraca, mané, ele vem muito pior quando ele tá parasitado. Oi, ei, caceta! Caralho, mano, nossa, eu nem vi isso aqui. É, mano, já tô vendo que esse jogo aqui vai ser mais hardcore. Tem que ficar olhando bem onde tá as armadilhas, porque senão qualquer coisinha do blau. Já tem um doido aqui, ó. Tá achando que eu não tô te vendo? Ah, tá me esperando pra me pegar de surpresa. Dá pra acertar ele por aqui? Deixa eu ver se tá realista. Opa, tá real. Toma. Cara, tô muito preparado aqui, cara. É o Leon, cara, é o brabo. Granada de atordoamento. Isso aí, mano. Mais equipamento sempre é bom. Ó, ervinha vermelha. Mistura uma com a outra. Não, o inventário tá muito desorganizado. O Resident Evil 4 foi o que desenvolveu o meu toque. Porque eu comecei a aprender a organizar inventário. Ferrou com a minha vida. Porque eu comecei a fazer tudo muito certinho.
É falta de remédio.
Ih, rapaziada, chegamos no vilarejo. Aí que a treta começa. Não que eu não tivesse começado antes, né? Mas aqui a treta fica mais forte. Aí, ó, observar de binoclinho. Oh my god, outro polícia ali. Não tem nem como salvar o homem, cara. Já era, a gente tá comprometido. Vai virar churrasquinho. Não! Juan, tu estás pegando fueguito?
Tu, espanhol, es fueda.
Rapaziada, o churrasco de domingo começou mais cedo, né? Já junta a galera ali, cada um pega o seu garfo. Pera aí, vamos abaixar daqui que o bagulho tá tenso. Ó, mais ervinha aqui, aquela ervinha da paz. Oh. Opa, Dona Maria, tudo bom? Tu não me viu aqui, não?
Aí está.
Eu acho que a Dona Maria alertou a galera.
Corre, piranha!
Não me agarra não, cara. Eu sei que eu sou gostoso, mas para com isso. Ai! Cara, o machadão, mano, tá tenso. Deixa eu me proteger aqui nessa casa. Não vai entrar, não. Sai fora, maluco. Me deixa ficar aqui. Eu preciso ir no banheiro dar um cagote, pô. O cara não respeita. Ih, ó, o Dr. Salvador chegando. Também conhecido como o cara do... O bagulho tá ficando tenso aqui. Pega os ossos rápido, Leon. Manda ver. Caraca. Eita, o maluco tá serrando a porta. Caraca, os detalhes desse jogo estão muito bonitos. Mas não tenho tempo pra ficar observando essas coisas, não. Eu tô correndo risco de vida. Olha que delícia aqui, cara.
Essa peça aqui que você queria?
É, granadinha. Ô, os caras estão preparados pra Terceira Guerra Mundial, né? Ô, já tem gente aqui em cima. Nossa, headshot. Estourou. Sai fora. Joga o homem pra fora. Ai, meu Deus do céu, tá aqui. Pula, Leon. Olha a idosa aqui. Derrubou a véia. Ai, não derrubou a véia. Dá licença, dá licença. Quase que acerta. Cara, o bagulho tá brabo aqui, mano. Tem que juntar a galera aqui, tem que juntar a galera. Pera. Pega aí, rapaziada. Segura essa aí.
Achou que eu tinha morrido?
Eita. Nossa, cortou o doido ali. Espera. Toma uma. Toma outra. Toma outra. Nossa, capotou. Sai vocês também. Caraca, mané. Tô ferrado. Uma bala só. Mano, não morre não. Ui. Quase que me corta. Ai, meu Deus do céu. A vaquinha aqui. Eita, que isso? Que isso? Cara, caiu uma lamparina aqui, queimou a vaca, queimou tudo. O McDonald's tá revolucionando a forma de fazer hambúrguer. Mano, o cara tá cortando a... O cara da motosserra começou a cortar a vaca, vocês viram? Ele tá fazendo os hambúrguer dele, cara.
Quero comer.
Ô, irmão, dá licença, privacidade aqui, rapaz. Para de me seguir, pô. Isso aqui é contra a lei. Deixa eu torturar essa galera aqui. Vral!
Presente pra você.
Aí, ó, eu quero matar esse cara aqui da motosserra, mano. Nossa, a pistola é muito lenta. Fala pra vocês, olha. Que negócio é esse? Pera aí, derruba. Ai, tomei nas costas. Dá licença.
Vem cá, vem.
Não! O cara da motosserra tá vindo!
Te agarro pela cabeça assim e te jogo.
Manda um judô aqui. Eu tô... Dá licença, rapidinho, rapaziada. Deixa eu usar aquela ervinha pra curar, né? Tá ligado? Pô, mas é muita gente, velho. Olha isso. Tem que ser na bingolinha. Quem tem uma motosserra desse tamanho tem uma bingolinha pequenininha. Claramente tá compensando alguma coisa. Mano, acho que agora matou. Mano, que isso? Ele me voltou pra mamar. Do nada.
Tu que gay? Tu que deixa?
Tu não morre não, capeta. Que isso? Mano, acho que agora matou.
Já era.
Um pra você. Chutinho. Ô, tá uma bora pra tocar o sino, hein? Falar pra vocês. Não acaba, não? Olha esse maluco aqui. Arrancou a cabecinha, já era. Eu vou meter o pé. Dá licença. Educação resolve tudo, rapaziada. Ó, o doutor Salvador dropou um. Caraca, muita pesetinha. Quantidade de gente, velho. Ó, o cara do facão. O bagulho é acertar o joelho, meter aquele chutão. Ó, na cara. Ué. Nossa! Mano, tocou o sino na hora que acabou a munição. Salvo pelo gongo, literalmente. Tá na hora da missa, vai lá rezar, rapaziada. Bom que o pessoal é bem religioso, respeita bastante a hora da missa.
Pra honra e glória do seu...
É muito bom que o Leon também, ele fica de boa, deixa os caras passar do lado dele, nem pensa na possibilidade de alguém do nada meter um machadão nas costas dele. O cara acabava com o negócio na hora, metia um machado ali, pô, acabava o jogo.
Faleceu.
Então, rapaziada, esse foi o vídeo da demo de Resident Evil 4 Remake, jogão, mal posso esperar pra lançar, pra trazer mais vídeo aqui pra vocês. Não esqueça de aquele seu like, se puder, manda esse vídeo pros seus amigos, que isso me ajuda demais. E se você não assistiu as séries anteriores de Resident Evil aqui no canal, tem do 2, do 3, do 7, do 8, assiste lá que tá muito legal, beleza? Então, rapaziada, até o próximo vídeo e fui!
Eu adoro o Player 1 do VT4 é por causa disto. Muito. É assim. O conteúdo dele não é para toda a gente. Muita gente prefere ver gameplays mais sérias. Mas para quem gostar de vídeos que são tipo jogos em que o foco é comédia, digo sinceramente, se perceberem português, se conseguirem passar a barreira do ser português do Brasil, ser brasileiro e tudo mais, e o facto de ele fazer bastantes cortes no vídeo, epá, se conseguirem passar essa barreira, vocês vão se divertir muito a ver os vídeos dele, porque ele faz vídeos incrivelmente cómicos. Deixa eu ver. Vai ver aquele ali. E ter isto a traduzir automaticamente para português. No outro vídeo esqueci de pôr isso a traduzir automaticamente para português.
Steve's dad going to USEO for the first time with tips from the EO helping him acclimate. You want to do it? Yeah. Let's do it. Okay.
Welcome to the ER. How can I help you?
Hello, I played tennis for the first time and now I can't move my arm.
Okay, just sit here in the waiting room. The doctor will see you in about 15 minutes or 3 days.
Okay, What is this, a circus? Who ate half of that chair?
Oh, it came like that.
Who is that gyrating in the corner?
Oh, he works here. He's just on his lunch break. I have your saline.
Okay, what is that?
It's like a mixture of water and sodium chloride.
Salt?
Yep.
Why don't you use MSG?
That's a pretty good idea, actually. Can I see your arm?
What are you trying to do? Make soup dumplings?
That would be cheaper.
What this gonna cost?
It's about $600.
$600 for salt, and you can't even afford a full chair?
Well, that one was half price.
And it's not even pink Himalayan salt. I bought this for $2.99. Also, you go to the beach, you get salt water for free.
Okay then, no saline for now. Let's just get your extra.
Sound expensive. Can I have a discount?
For you, my friend, the discounted rate is $500.
$500! What the hell? It doesn't even do 4K? Huh? My phone do better, lah. My phone cinematic mode, 10 megapixel, Google Pixel, 60 frames per second.
Well, the X-ray machine is highly complicated. It requires a specialist.
To press a button?
Well, at the right time. And he limits radiation exposure.
That dangerous?
No, not at all.
Then why are you hiding?
Hold still. Okay, while you wait for the results, you could watch TV.
Okay, what is that? Grey's Anatomy? Where Stephen hosts tips from the ER?
Oh, YouTube. We have Nathan Doan.
How about a channel that actually uploads?
We have the Stephen He channel.
Wow, that is some fantastic content. You should subscribe.
I'm back. The doctor recommends a sling.
It better be on sale.
Well, the arm part is $2K. The strap is sold separately.
Sold separately!
If you want me to put it on, the assembly fee is $700.
I will send you to Jesus.
Oh, Jesus? He works here.
The sling better be Gucci.
It's Goodwill.
Dior.
D-.
Fendi.
It's Bendy.
Balenciaga.
Balenci. Nada.
Just give me that plastic bag. The bag right there on the ground, on the floor. The used one. The one with the hole.
Oh, be careful with home remedies. Another injury could cost you $10,000.
I can buy 5 arms for 10K.
Where?
I know a guy. Reasonably priced, unlike you.
Okay then, you're good to go. Here's your paperwork.
Okay, salt water, free, good. X-ray discounted, good. Visit, copay, not bad, not bad, not bad. Emotional damage! Stuff Asian grandmas do in parks. You see this?
Yeah, the fucking makeshift Tai Chi that they're doing. Well, the arm part is $2K.
Wait, you did that?
Are any of these gonna work? I hope these work. These work.
If I'm in the edit, like, what is this?
It's all just gonna be like.
If you're having a bad day, remember that we...
Eu gosto destas cenas de posts do Reddit. Porque parece-me cada cena.
If you're having a bad day, remember that we unloaded 6,000 bricks in the wrong address. No, you're right. This is the one time I'll let someone do that. Your day has been worse. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't think we have much time left on this planet. Contains back legs only. Wait. Hold on. I don't know why that threw my brain for a loop. Apparently, it took 3 of my aunts way too long to figure out why the candle wouldn't light. This resonates with me on a very deep level. Does this look like an appropriate father-son interaction to you? Yeah, who does Joe Biden think he is, loving his only living son? No, the other guy was trying to say that it's gay and fathers shouldn't, love their sons in any way, shape, or form. That's what he was really trying to say. Why is no one on his staff telling him there are other options instead? instead of a bandana. For what? Why is Prison Mike up there? What's going on? The satanic panic is back in full swing, everyone. How will the masses know we're worshiping Satan? Easy. We're going to put a pentagram on your devil suit. I've seen the full image. That is not even remotely a pentagram, but okay, sweetie pie. Guy messages me because I commented something he disagreed with. Oh boy. Can you please delete your comment? Why? Because I don't like it. I could report you for harassment. Delete it. It's still here. Last warning, I'm gonna report you. Go for it. Emma Watson. Zelda. I know she's from a game. I don't play video games, and I have no issues about representation, but making Zelda a girl is a bit too much. They're overreaching. I know, right? Girl Zelda? It's so stupid. Japanese knives matter. Japanese Knife Company. Apologies from Japanese Knife Company. Japanese Knife Company. Black Knives Matter. Beautiful range of, oh my god. Kendall Jenner ate grilled cheese, fries, crepes, and more before hitting the Met Gala red carpet. Now that is bravery. I live in Syria, and this story gave me strength to carry on. Thank you for sharing her story. Holy crap! Did these people learn nothing from the Pepsi commercial? This dude. If women weren't sexually attractive, men wouldn't bother talking to them. Women are boring. Men are more interesting, funnier, and overall a better source of conversation than women. You wouldn't waste time talking to a woman unless you wanted to have sex with her. Bro, just say you're gay. It's not hard. You are gay. It's okay. Come again another day. Just been down to Tesco getting a sandwich and some crisps, and the lad at the checkout asked if I wanted to go for a drink. I told him I had a boyfriend, but I was flattered, but I couldn't. He said, no, it's part of the meal deal. You'll never catch me in Tesco ever again. Oh, I bet he thought it was plenty funny. I had a guy friend with a PhD in engineering ask me last week how women pee with a tampon in. And this is why men shouldn't be passing laws about women's bodies. What the hell is his PhD? Yeah, you said engineering, right? Engineering. I guess there are certain prerequisites you don't have to get that PhD, which, all right. What could go wrong? Vicky just ordered some spike strips so people will stop using her circular driveway to turn around. I hate to be this person, but I'm pretty tired of people using my circular drive as a pull-through turnaround. So much that I posted a sign at the end of my driveway. Apparently that isn't enough. That said, I just put 2 of these in my Amazon cart. They'll be here Monday. Things will work out the way they work out. May the odds forever be in your favor. I don't think that's going to work out for you very well. This massive piece of junk mail. Oh my god. That's like movie poster sized. Dude, you don't need me to come buy a car from you. You've clearly got enough money. The FAA doesn't need a woke administrator. It gives no comfort to the flying public that their pilot might be a transgender witch who doesn't actually know how to prevent a plane from crashing. Maybe on your next escape to Cancun, you might get a transgender witch flying your plane. What does that even mean, though? Seriously? How would you not be stoked as hell to have a transgender witch fly in your plane? Because you know they're gonna be doing it with magic. You f***ing troll. Kids could end up in foster care over lunch debt, Pennsylvania School District warns parents. They are threatening to take children from their families because their parents can't afford to pay off a school lunch debt. This country really, really hates poor people. They don't see poor people as people. I say it pretty constantly, and I know I do. I don't care if it gets old, but the people at the top do not see us.
Isto é só estúpido. Isto é só estúpido. Sinceramente, eu acho que os Estados Unidos cada vez estão a ir mais para água abaixo.
Humans. They don't even see us as animals. We're tools. And when the tool ain't sharp anymore, well, look at what happens. For real, though, they don't see us properly at all. And the fact that school lunch debt can be a thing, that's one of the most pathetic things I've ever heard, especially considering they will not allow anybody else to pay it off. In case anyone was wondering just how insane Republicans are, in the state of Tennessee, they're trying to ban a book about seahorses, claiming it normalizes gender fluidity and the idea that males can get pregnant. This is where we are, folks. Wow, that is... okay. My daughter was just offered a teaching position at $16.25 an hour. She has 2 masters in education. That's $32,000 a year. No wonder they can't find good teachers. She was making $55,000 as a bartender. Tiger paw technique. I am in a cell. making 55.
Vejam bem, como professora, na posição dela está a ganhar 16 dólares e 25, né? Por hora, que dá ao ano 32 mil. Como bartender, ela ganhava 55 mil. Pô, né? Epá, nós cá em Portugal não estamos muito diferente disso. Os professores cá também, coitadinhos, têm o dinheiro que têm por muita sorte. Porque assim, se vocês forem ver, muitos, mas muitos dos professores cá em Portugal não estão a ganhar assim grande coisa enquanto isso. Muitos deles, se calhar, aliás, nós temos uns professores que estão a viver no carro deles porque não têm dinheiro para manter. Porque muitos deles não têm dinheiro para manter a casa, depois têm que pagar impostos, têm que pagar. Têm que ter que comer na mesa, têm que fazer um monte de coisas que nós, que temos outros trabalhos, nem sequer nos passa pela cabeça o que é que eles têm que fazer e damos como certo que vamos ter sempre professores a jeito de ensinar. Agora, vai haver sempre pessoas dispostas a espalhar conhecimento para as gerações mais novas. É verdade. Agora, da forma como isto está a ir, na parte da educação cá em Portugal, eu digo sinceramente, não há nada que me surpreenda mais do que alguém que esteja num bar, a trabalhar num bar, estar a ganhar mais que um professor. Não me surpreende. Nem me surpreende na América isto de ser um facto.
5K as a bartender. Tiger Paw technique. I am in a cell. I have extremely limited freedom of action. Every single day, I do 500 squats, 500 push-ups. Practice my Tiger Paw technique. Walk 10 kilometers. How do you know? How do you know you're walking 10 kilometers back and forth in your limited size cell? Write and complete lessons for the students inside the real world. Read and respond to hundreds of letters. Don't you think you can fly? You have to remove the protective coating. Ah, I see. Disappointed with the misrepresentation. Don't buy, you can't even see out of the shield. I love that. They don't realize that plastic is on there to keep it from getting scuffed up before it gets to you. Holy crap, are you serious? A company worth $55 quintillion dollars offered $5 for each resident who had to flee their home due to the disaster it caused? Norfolk Southern, the railway company responsible for an apocalyptic plume of gas rising over East Palestine, or Palestine, I still don't know, Ohio, has offered a $25,000 donation to assist the area's nearly 25 grand? Wow, that is so pathetic. Ugh. I was leaving Kroger, and this woman outside with her baby in a stroller was asking for money. I was about to give her some money. This man yells out, "Don't give her ass no money, that baby ain't real." Then he runs over and kicks the stroller. I'll be damned, baby wasn't real. She yelled, "Damn you, Gary!" Shout out to Gary. He the scam police. There are two types of people in this world. One, those who can extrapolate from incomplete data. All right? So two of my classmates just asked our professor if his shirt is missing a second part. No, his shirt's not what's missing a part. There's something so demonic about this, and I can't even articulate what it is. It's the idea that someone with a disability needs to be cured. Holy God, shut the hell your mouth. Just shut the hell.
Esta é uma merda que eu já pensei em falar, mas deixei-me estar quieto. Epá, já existe demasiada gente a falar nisto e eu não quero ser só mais uma voz no meio da multidão. Porque por mais que a gente critique isto, não vai deixar de acontecer. Que é o pessoal do Twitter a ficar super ofendido porque o MrBeast decidiu que ia ajudar pessoas que podem ter a qualidade de vida delas melhoradas com uma cirurgia que faz com que estas pessoas são cegas, com essa cirurgia possam recuperar a visão. E o pessoal está tudo a criticar o MrBeast porque ele fez isso, porque ajudou 1000 pessoas que tinham uma cegueira, que pode ser que eram cegas, mas que podiam voltar a ver com uma cirurgia. Estão a criticá-lo a torto e a direito, forte e feio. Porquê? Porque ele está a fazer uma merda que mais ninguém faz, que é realmente ajudar as pessoas com o dinheiro todo que ele faz dos vídeos a ir para mais ações caridosas que ele faz, com mais dinheiro dele a ir para quem precisa dele. E este pessoal está a criticá-lo porquê? Porque é moda, porque é uma forma deles ganharem views, porque é uma forma deles terem aquela narrativa deles de que o MrBeast é mau a funcionar à força toda, e aquele pessoal que não conhece o MrBeast de lado nenhum acredita-se.
Your mouth. Man suffers heart attack, dies at work. Coworkers gather for group selfie thinking he'd fallen asleep. Oh, awesome. Free shipping. Bottled... Oh my god. How many people bought this? It says 5 available. Hasn't said whether or not any of them are sold, but you know, I've got a sneaky suspicion that this gambit works. But hey though, yeah, they're right. Free shipping. Oh my god, look at what socialism's done to my beautiful country. It's preserved our ancient history, given us healthcare, and our money's worth more than the US dollar. It's so horrible! Really? Why are there thousands of people from your country hopping the border to come into the US? Italy? Are you okay? No, they're not. Literally every regular person I know is talking about how to shoot down the Chinese spy balloon. It would be great if an average Joe shot it down, because China Joe won't. Regular Americans can do everything better than the government and actually care about our country. You know, it's funny that you work in the government. Huh, really funny. Yeah, still don't know how the got there. Don't eat or drink anything after midnight, before his 3-year-old daughter's surgery the next morning. Tonsils and adenoids? While intubating his daughter the next morning, she vomited scrambled eggs, causing her to aspirate them into her lungs. Her heart stopped, and I did chest compressions on her for 25 minutes. We got her back, aborted the surgery, and transferred her to pediatric ICU on a ventilator. Her father's response? She said she was hungry. I thought you were being too hard on her. It must have been something you did to her. Boy, honestly, the worst part about every story like this is that the only person being punished is the tiny child, the little toddler, the small, little baby child. And it was Dad's fault. Dad, you almost killed your 3-year-old. You did. Your fault. Holy crap. All kids these days talk about is politics. We found this on our daughter's bedroom door this morning. January 6th affected kids just as much as it did adults, possibly more. Stay safe and hold your loved ones close. I'm not coming out until Donald Trump says sorry for January 6th. Wow. Woo, jeez, this rank, dude. This guy goes to Stanford. Did I leave the phone in your room? I put it in the drawer. No? How are you texting me, though? Yes, good night. The election was Stalin. Watch the Twitter hearings going on right now in Washington. They admit that the presidential election of 2020 was rigged and stolen. What's going to be done about this? Nothing, because you're making that up again? Which addiction is yours? God, I just love Uber too much. I can't stop ordering Ubers to my house and having them drive me to the nearest bus stop, calling another Uber to go to the next one. Now me, personally, I'm a little bit addicted to, Photoshop. The Uvalde mom who escaped police interference and even handcuffs to run into the school and save her children from a mass shooter says Texas law enforcement threatened her with a probation violation if she talked about her story to the media. There's so much I could say that I'm just not going to say. I'm just not gonna do it. Nope, can't make me. Oh man, I did the same thing. A girl asked if we could study together since I was doing pretty well in the class. We meet up and she insists we go find a quiet part of the library where it was just the two of us. Looking back, she pretty much just asked me questions about my life, laughed a lot at anything funny I said, and touched my arm and leg a few times. We never studied at all, and I remember leaving there thinking, no wonder she isn't doing too well in class. She isn't very good at studying. You? Can I sue my beekeeper neighbor? Every day I see my neighbor's bees flying around my garden, stealing the pollen or nectar from my flowers. Then the bees go back to my neighbor and creates honey. My neighbor then harvests the honey and sells it at Pepper Place Market for profit. All right? I've never received so much as a jar as compensation, and every day my neighbor's bees trespass and steal my flowers. I was stung once when I was a child, so I know how dangerous bees can be. The way I see it, this is equivalent to a person's dog coming into my yard to steal balls or tools. No, it's not. Do I have legal ground to sue? What type of things should I begin documenting in order to prepare for a legal battle? I know it doesn't say what country this is happening in, but you know it's the United States. You absolutely know. When someone goes to this length to figure out a way to ruin someone else's life or steal money from them, you know it's in the US. The only thing I can say in this person's favor is, look, Mr. Beekeeper, why don't you give them some goddamn honey every now and then, dude? It's like a neighbor that has a bunch of chickens going, we've got too many damn eggs. Let's start giving eggs to the neighbors if they need some. But no, keeping all that honey to yourself, dude? At least one jar because your neighbor's keeping kick-ass flowers that's helping out the production? Come on, dude. But yeah, this person's insane. A teacher battling cancer ran out of sick days, so school employees showered him with theirs. What if? Hear me out. We didn't have a system that required a person battling cancer to rely on the generosity of their colleagues for sick days. No, that's stupid. The majority of humankind live in the US. It's true, don't you know? Are you actually Russian? Yes. Wow, do you have like a thick accent? Not really. I've been told... I'm not going to do it. I've been told I have an accent, but it's hard to identify. Do you currently live in Russia? Yes. Wow, that's pretty cool. Why are you surprised? Because most people around the world move to the US. No. Most people around the world live in their homelands? No, literally everybody moves to the United States. Don't you know it's the only country? I can't do this anymore. Real. You ever travel outside the country? Yeah, but mostly North America. No, not outside of the country. What? There's always Canada and Mexico. Those two countries are also part of North America. Maybe get an intern who knows what week versus month is. Yeah, maybe. But it is the Wall Street Journal. Who gives a crap? A virtual track train? This is incredible. China's testing its new autonomous electric train that does not need traditional tracks. It runs on a virtual track and can go everywhere. That's a bendy bus. That is true. That is very, very true. It's probably using some of that technology that Disney's trackless rides do. You know what I mean? How is this better than building tracks? Eventually something bad's gonna happen, right? If you smoke marinara, feel free to unfriend me. I only smoke mozzarella. Tripping my balls on some ranch right now. Does she not know what acting is? Keanu Reeves would totally crap himself if anyone actually tried to kill him, let alone thousands of evil hitmen. He's just a makeup-wearing salesman. And what he's selling are lies. Violence isn't sexy, death isn't easy, and karma won't get you. Keanu, try selling truth. This is so far on the stupid side of things that it has to be fake. It has to be bait. Apparently...
Só uma coisa que ela disse mal. O karma apanha-nos e nós não sabemos como.
This is so far on the stupid side of things that it has to be fake. It has to be bait. Apparently billionaires are more important than lessening homelessness. Oh, absolutely. Hey, look, it's the Finland thing again. They should always be used as an example in this particular case. We need billionaires. We don't need homeless people. Man, I lay on the sarcasm so thick. I think surely people would have to understand my tone. But some people still don't, I swear to God. How anti-immigration policies are leading prisons to lease convicts as field laborers. This is called slavery. You lease property, not people. And when people are property, they're slaves. Remember, the 13th Amendment didn't completely abolish slavery. It kept it around so that prisoners could legally be slaves. They are slaves. That's what they did. Didn't anyone else see two men on the I-4 fighting, one with a chainsaw? I was driving home westbound a little before the Fairbanks exit at 6:18 p.m. and two guys who appeared to have gotten into a fender bender were off to the side. One with a chainsaw in hand, about to go at it with one another. I immediately called 911 and reported it to the police. The heat's coming and the Florida man is in full force. Stay safe out there. Motherfucker pulled out a chainsaw? A feminist cafe that charged 18% more to men disappears due to lack of customers. Aimed at vegan lesbians. Created controversy for establishing a tax on men, charging them 18% more. You know, it's funny, they probably would have been doing just fine if they had never advertised the fact that they were doing this. But you know that was part of the gambit. right? No, you just don't even put it on the receipt. Just steal money. It's fine. It's totally fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, God. In the 1970s, North Korea ordered 1,000 Volvo cars from Sweden as a response to its emerging economy. The cars were shipped and delivered, but North Korea just didn't bother paying and ignored the invoice. To this day, the bill remains unpaid, making it the largest car theft in history. You know, it reminds me of a saying, I don't know where it came from. If I owe the bank $100,000, that's my problem. If I owe the bank $100 million, that's the bank's problem, right? So I do have to say, while North Korea did steal 1,000 cars, the fact that Sweden made them, shipped them, delivered them without taking any money, that's a Sweden problem, right? Am I the only one that thinks that? I'm not trying to give brownie points to North Korea.
Eu também acho a mesma coisa. Quando se trata de um país como a Coreia do Norte, ou como qualquer negócio, se eles nos estão a pedir alguma coisa, dinheiro para cá primeiro, depois é que as coisas são enviadas. Porque se a gente tiver para lá as coisas primeiro, vocês sabem que eles vão dizer: ah, mas tu deste-nos isto, não houve nada de que a gente tinha que pagar. E sabem que as pessoas vão usar isso. Porque as pessoas tentam dar a volta a tudo para não terem que pagar as coisas. Por isso, simplesmente fazer esta troca foi estúpida. Foi uma ideia estúpida. Mas pronto. Eles é que sabem.
Korea for stealing 1,000 cars from another country. But dude, come on. You didn't take payment for production first? What? I'm sorry. They outplayed you so hard. Man, is it that easy? Can I call up Volvo right now and then just get them to make me like 5 million cars? You think that'll work? Gonna try this again since people don't seem to understand. Told my grandma to get me a burrito from Chipotle, and she makes/gives me this. It is literally not what I asked for, hence it's mildly infuriating. So this person's mad that grandma made homemade food instead of junk food. I'm sorry, but that looks awesome, your grandma's awesome, and you're a whiny little bitch. Thank you all again for the calls about the lights in the sky. It appears as though Jupiter and Venus are visible the next 2 nights in the western sky and are very close together. This ain't the Middle Ages anymore, guys. You don't have to assume that a meteor shower is the end of the world, and you... Never mind. I'm just gonna let dumb dogs be dumb. That is not a saying. Where the hell did that come from?
Ok. Ora bem. Ui, não é este? É este aqui. Exato. Ora bem, como eu disse, são 2 horas. A gente ia estar a fazer reacts até às 2. Por isso, ainda fizemos um bom tempo, uma boa quantidade de reacts. Vamos lá voltar à nossa gameplayzinha de Homefront. Eu era para estar aqui a almoçar enquanto estávamos a ver vídeos, mas acabei por não fazer, não tive a chance. Mas a gente ainda fez uns reacts bons. Estivemos aqui